going on, y'all? It's the one and only Dark Skin Effect in the flesh. Lucky for us, we got a great guest today, man. Someone that's killing the music game. You know what I'm saying? He has special guests with also known as Ottawa Very Known. You know what I'm saying? Very own. You know, he did music with Yardboard K. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard, you know.
Big up YBK,
exactly. Man. You know what I'm saying? He had music with the Go John. I hope I mispronounced your name.
Go John. Big Glow, man.
Big Glow. And also Wolf
Cat.
Cat, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna get to know them a little bit, you know. I'm about to get to know y'all, you know what I'm saying, a bit. But he's killing it. He's always authentic and real. I'm here with
Mikyas, man. Thank you, bro.
How we feeling?
Guy. Can't complain, bro.
That's a blessing, you know what I'm saying? As a blessing, I know I'll get you for real, though. You know what I'm saying? I thought, you know what I'm saying, be Hollywood and stuff.
Nah, hell no.
300K to get
hell
me.
300K is crazy.
Nah, man, but for real, talk about describe your journey on the artist. How's it feel?
Yeah, bro, it's good, man. 10 years, bro.
10 whole years.
Yeah,
it went quick,
bro.
huh?
Yeah, it went quick, bro. I feel like I was 16 yesterday. Now I'm 26.
Okay.
Yeah, that's. But 10 years. Started out making beats, and then I needed someone to rap on them.
Of course.
So here we are.
Okay, so you started as a producer.
Yeah, I started as a producer. Okay. I wasn't the best, but I like my beats, you know?
Who doesn't, right?
You know what I mean? So I like my own beats, and then that's how I got here.
I love that. I love that, man. Tell me, when did you start taking it serious? Like, what's
I put out my first song on Spotify at 18, so 2018. But before that, I was putting it on SoundCloud. But I would say, like, mentally, I took it serious once I bought my equipment.
Of course, yeah.
So when I was, like, 15, 16, I was like, you know what? And at that time, I'm making, $10 an hour? You know, and I spent hundreds on a setup. So that was, like, a big... That's like spending, like, tens of thousands now. Yeah. So it was... that's when 16... That's 16. I feel like I took it serious. Yeah.
Okay. And did you start, obviously, because of the equipment, but do you think you had people encourage you when they start hearing your songs?
100%. My mentor, Lalam, also known as For the World, he coached me through, like, beat making, songwriting. We used to, like, never cuss, so writing without cussing as a rapper...
It's tough, huh?
It forces you into being a good writer, you know? Because you gotta, like, not sound corny.
That's what I'm saying.
And not swear, so...
Yeah.
He mentored me, encouraged me. And then when I put out my first song on SoundCloud, at school, people were like, yo, you're actually good. Like, yo, this, that. So that gave me, like, the validation, you know? And then every drop since then was, like, more and more validation to where I, like, absorbed it, you know?
I love that. That. Especially the new single you just dropped. It's pretty good. Tell me about that.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, it's safe now. That's, like, probably my most vulnerable and
absolutely
most fulfilling release I've had. But it was basically me addressing my inner child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what just reassuring him, like, yo, it's safe now. You don't got to steer the wheel anymore. Like, I got it from here kind of thing, you know?
Okay, because I was scared. I was like, damn, already kids and what? Yeah, what's going on? What did I miss?
That's just me and myself, bro. Yeah.
No, that's a blessing for real. Especially when I was listening to it, I was trying to understand what you're trying to say because it's either two sides: kids, family, or yourself.
Or myself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So why did you go that route? Like, you want to tell about the inner child?
It was man, honestly, like, getting into my, like, first serious relationship opened up a lot of things for me, and one thing was realizing parts of me that were still controlled by my inner child. You know?
Absolutely.
So it was something that, like, a revelation I was experiencing in real life that naturally came out in the music. And honestly, I wrote the song like a year and some change ago. But then, you know, it's a process to put music out. So now felt like the right time. And then I put it out, and it's like it's the only single off of my upcoming EP that I'm dropping in June. So
nice.
I was like, I want to lead with this, something that means a lot to me, and then it'll segue into the 4-pack I'll be dropping later.
I hold you accountable to that.
Oh, Hundo, yeah, you did, bro.
I will hold you really accountable for it.
Yeah,
I told him immediately since you dropped, I will hold you accountable.
Yeah, you did, bro.
I see you putting in work, you know what I'm saying, putting songs out, you promoting it and everything. Doing what artists supposed to do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't want to invest in it. They just want all the results with no
investment. With no investment.
That's crazy. How you gonna get it with no investment?
It's not gonna work. Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Now, in your opinion, is there any way we can see or show how you get consistently better at making music?
Yeah, I think putting the music first. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of times, like, when you're independent, you can think so much about, like, oh, I got to market myself. I got to do this, which is true.
Absolutely.
But, like, it can get in the way of the artistry. So I think refocusing it on, I'm an artist first. We'll deal with the logistics later, you know? I think that's the best way to make the best shit. Yeah,
Facts.
you know, being in the right element for it. You know,
because you can be very stagnant as artists.
Yeah.
It's very easy.
it's very easy. Yeah, you find your formula, your
Exactly.
1-2 lines to fall back on. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
a little 60 in there, but
the
that's
same
about it.
thing. Yeah, red rose, white cylind. Like you just over and over.
Yeah, shout out to the game, man.
Yeah.
But
You
in
know?
that case, also, like when it comes to making music,
Yeah.
do you think there's a certain like standard you gotta have? Like
Mm.
usually, because art is obviously subjective. Anyone can like your music.
Yeah.
So I can put out music. You can put out music. He's gonna like it. She gonna hate it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, in your opinion, what like is there a certain standard you gotta have when making music?
One thing I do is I put my song, like let's say I just recorded something in the
Absolutely,
studio
yeah.
and I'm trying to see if it's like ready. I'll put it in like a playlist with like major songs, like with like some Drake, Michael Jackson, J. Cole, and then if when my song comes on, I hear a drop off in like quality in terms of the songwriting and the whatever, I'll be like, okay,
Yeah, you gotta
like,
step it up.
Yeah, I gotta step it up. But if I'm like, this kind of hits even amongst these guys, then I'm like, okay, you know.
Okay, so that's how you can step your game.
That's how I do the like quality assurance, you know.
Okay.
Like I had this song, Midnight Call. I dropped it on Valentine's Day, and I remember my girl. I didn't even know she did this, but she put it. So we Drake and Party had dropped that. Sexy songs, whatever.
For you, yeah.
So then she put my song in the mix, but like in the middle of the album.
Okay.
So I'm just listening to the album, and then that song came on, and I was like, oh shit! And I didn't even deep it was me yet. Like, it took a bit of time, you know.
Really?
And I was like, it was one of those where I was like, you know, when you're listening to an album and you're like, yo, that song slaps. I had one of those moments, and I was like, oh shit, that's my song, you know. So that's when I was like, yeah, this song is one of those. Like, it made me very content with like the quality of the song.
Oh, yeah, that's actually a good trick, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's fire.
That's my little hack. But also, maybe I'm gassing it because I just like my own shit, so it could be biased, you know. But
just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. No, for real. Like in this case right here, any dream collabs you like to have?
Man. Like locally or just world, like out of anyone?
Anywhere. It could be here, it could be Australia, it could be Canada, it could be America. I don't know.
I would love to rap with J. Cole.
J. Cole?
Because I think he's the best, like, rapper.
Okay.
But, I mean, obviously, all the big names, Drake, everyone you could think of. But I'm trying to think more who I think I would sound good with. I'm trying to think of a singer, like, I don't even know, bro.
I think maybe you might sound good with
shit. I could.
Maybe I think I hear a lot of maybe Lennox, Ari Lennox.
I think I can. That's a good one. Yeah, Ari Lennox, fire.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
Yeah,
she can fit with anyone too.
That whole like neo soul genre. Yeah, like I would collab with any of them. But also, I like Marlon Craft a lot. Okay, Marlon Craft is sick. Okay. Yeah, good. I would fuck with Marlon Craft for sure. Yeah,
that's interesting.
Yeah.
And also, when it comes to the styles, is it important to have different type of styles, or is it also how important is it? Because you can't just stick with one, right?
I hear it. You can't stick with one, but also I think in general you have to have your own style.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like if someone doesn't know what you're good at in particular,
it's gonna be hard.
Then it's like it's hard to associate you to something if you're always changing your shit, you know? So I feel like it's good to have your bag, like that one thing that people go to you for. Okay. But then within that, you know, you do your little 1-2s.
Okay,
and,
I see. Okay, so you mix it up a little bit.
Mix it up a little bit, you know? But I think there's value in being like, you know, hyper fixated on something, you know?
So it's very important to be one at first.
And then master it, kind of. And then from that place, you know, shimmy, you know?
Okay. A little in and out.
A little in and out from there, you know? Nothing crazy. No fast breaks, but just like, you know?
Yeah. So I'm guessing that's also how far you find good sounds, like more sounds.
Yeah, that's what I do. Like, I always approach it as a rapper, but like, I'll mess around with melodies or maybe I'll dibble dabble in another genre, but you always hear the rap in the like rap, I'm bringing rap in it. You know?
I see.
I'm bringing hip hop in it.
Okay,
and then even within that, I'm bringing my sound within it. You know,
absolutely.
Like,
I mean, that's the point, right?
You see what I'm saying? So like, I've done house songs, I've done
house party,
different things. Yeah, but then I always have my sound that I'm bringing to that genre, kind of. You know.
So, and I heard you make a lot of music with Yard Brocade. Tell me about that.
Yeah, bro. I low-key like I felt bad for him because at one point, like everything I was putting out was with him.
Yeah,
and I'm like, yo, people are gonna think we're a group or
that's
something.
what
You
I'm
know?
saying.
Yeah.
I was checking. I'm like, you're freaking,
Yeah.
you're okay. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, what's
every
going
time,
on here?
because it's addictive when you have a friend
Who's
he's
good?
so sick with it, and
Yeah.
he's always down too, and he's always like, it's such a no brainer. Like if I have a song, and I'm like, you know what, there's an open verse. If I send this to Yard Boy, he's gonna elevate the
Yeah,
tune.
you
Like
could send it back in like an hour.
in an hour, like you know what I mean. So, but yeah, Yard Boy is it's just effortless, and he's like my real life friend too. You know,
Absolutely, yeah. He's pretty big in the city.
so yeah,
a lot of
100%,
stuff,
rightfully so.
Yeah.
You know, he put in work, and he's mad talented,
Yeah,
bro. So
absolutely.
yeah, bro.
Especially live performances. I heard you went to the recent one, All Intuition. Is that right? All Intuition.
Yeah, it was
You, Nathan.
Susie Nino. Yeah, it was
yes.
an Eritrean comedian. He's like the
Yes.
Eritrean like Dave Chappelle. over there.
Okay, I see.
So
Oh,
he
I have to
came
check him
over.
out. I have to check him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's hard though. He speaks in Tigrinya. Like I didn't even understand it, to be honest. Yeah, it's one of those.
Okay.
But we opened up, so it was me and Nathan. We opened for him,
Uh-huh.
and it was sick. It was at the Meridian Theater in Center Point.
Okay.
So it's like a legit like stage. We had like a sound engineer. So like in real time while I'm rapping, he's adding delay and
No
effects and
way.
shit. It was sick. Yeah.
I wanted to come, but when I saw
Yeah.
all the riches, I'm like, bro,
Yeah. Yeah,
they
no.
don't see my African.
Yeah.
Like, what you doing here, sir? Congo is not accepted, you know. But they're obviously cool. You
Of
know,
course,
so
yeah. And it was like it was because he's of older generation. It was mostly people that were older,
that's what I'm
and
saying.
then sometimes there
It
would be
was-
people our age. But
Yeah.
even the ones our age, they're not like they didn't grow up with us, so they
It's not
wouldn't
really accepting of.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just them.
It was just them. Even like me, I'm rapping.
Yeah.
I know they didn't understand half of it, but they felt it. You know,
Yeah, they'd be like,
So I
hey,
was
like,
like-
he's trying.
he's trying. He's
Yeah.
trying. Like, we rate the energy or whatever. You know, so
Absolutely.
that was a vibe. Yeah.
Especially your inspirations. Like I try to figure out maybe who you maybe get you an example from, but like your
Yeah.
inspiration, like who's your inspirations when it comes to music?
As a man, like Nipsey, big time. Like as a
Okay.
man and as a businessman, as a black man, as an artist, like as a person who does art,
Yeah.
Nipsey.
Nipsey.
Yeah, but stylistically, my favorite artists growing up were like 50 Cent, Michael Jackson,
All
J.
of-
Cole. Yeah.
Ah.
So I think I pulled from them. But honestly, you're not thinking of it when you're making music. You're just making
Absolutely,
music.
just making
You know?
it. It comes.
It just comes.
It's
So
like dancing. You feel it.
you just feel it. Literally, it's like dancing. So
Okay.
that's probably what's in the back of my mind is like the MJ, J. Cole, 50, but a Drake, you know.
I love that.
But what comes out is just, what comes to mind.
Yeah, well, what's the longest you spent on the track? Because making this type of music, man,
Yeah.
it must take a lot of concentrations. Like you say, you don't curse, so it's like
Yeah.
your vocabulary.
Now I curse. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
You know?
Now I curse. I'm not gonna lie. I fell off. But what I can't lie. I don't even know how long because you know what I do. Let's say I'm writing a song, and I get like 60% done. I'll leave it off until something comes to mind.
Oh, that makes sense.
So
Yeah.
like 2 weeks could go by, and then a line might hit me out of nowhere.
Oh.
I'll write that line.
boom.
2 days could go by, maybe 10 lines come to mind.
Oh,
And then, so it's so like aléatoire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just
yeah.
spread out.
Yeah,
So I don't know how much altogether, how much time it is, but sometimes it could be mad quick. Sometimes it could span over a year.
oh, yeah. So
You know what I
that's,
mean?
that's how it goes, right? When it comes to
Yeah.
writing music, you just never know.
You never know. I try to be like a blank canvas, and then if it hits me, make
Yeah.
note of it. But I'll never like force a song out of myself.
Never,
you know?
huh?
Yeah.
Like it's never.
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 If it's blocked, I'm like, say less. It's not. It's
No,
not. It's not right now. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not.
go for a walk.
Go for a walk,
Yeah.
chill, enjoy life. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like, yeah. I won't
especially-
force it out.
Man, I love that because a lot of times I always thought like music must be done on the spot, or
Yeah.
don't have it at all. you
Yeah.
know, like especially like me, like when I work, if I don't get it now, I'll tell nothing.
It's
will
not gonna. Yeah.
nothing
Yeah.
will come out. It has to be right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But in your case right here, do you think the music has not say decreased, but the
Mhm.
standards has definitely
100%,
like
yeah,
gone.
100%.
Yeah.
And it's not even artists' fault. It's just because the business changed.
Yeah,
It encourages artists to post and upload a lot of music.
A lot, yeah.
So then naturally, the fans are gonna get used to getting a lot at a
Mhm.
lower standard. So it's like junk food, Like
Yeah.
you get a quick high, but then
You're
you feel
good.
like shit after.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
But then healthy food, it's more balanced, but you're gonna live longer.
Last long.
You see what I'm
Yes,
saying? So
yes.
that's how it was before when it was CD sales and
Yeah.
you had to sit with music for months, if not years at a time,
Yeah, I think they took like a year before even dropping.
before
an
even
album.
dropping an album.
Yeah.
Whereas now, bro, if you go a
No.
year without dropping,
That's
like
a problem.
labels are having panic attacks, So that's like what's happening on the higher level, and then
Yeah.
it trickles down even to us, like operating on a local level. Like
Yeah.
we're very we feel rushed to just drop a lot, and then the quality's gonna go down. You know,
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
the more like the longer you do it, the less like the worse you do it. You know?
Exactly.
The worse you get.
the worse you get, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you're just like, yo, my focus is putting out music, not putting
Not
out great
creating.
music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah. So
Yeah.
do you feel like there's a pressure to be like maybe relevant with the?
I think so. Especially like when I was younger, I was more fixated on those things. Like, yo, I need to like build my reach. I need to become like
Yeah.
a bigger artist, more
Yeah.
famous. And when you're thinking like that, you're like, okay, I need to post twice a day, 3 times, whatever. But when you, like I said earlier, when you focus more on the art, it's whenever it comes to you.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's been like a very freeing thing. Like now I'm just like, yo, if the inspiration hits,
It's there.
I'm gonna put it out.
Absolutely.
If there's nothing there, then I'm
Nothing is
gonna just
there.
live life, you know?
As you should.
So that's kind of like, yeah, that's my approach, you know? what I
No,
mean?
for real. Like you see, you had that album Blackout.
Blackout,
Yes.
bro. Yeah.
Tell me about that situation. Tell me how like the process for that. Especially
Yeah.
Blackout.
That was actually my cousin, the one we hooped with.
Oh, nice.
KV,
Nice.
yeah, he started producing around the pandemic.
Oh wow.
So we started linking like every other
Every
day,
day,
like
okay.
just making beats. I would write, he would make beats. Sometimes I would co-produce, but he was really producing.
Ah.
And then by the end, we chose our favorite 7 songs, and we're like, let's put it out as a project, you know.
Mhm.
And it was called Blackout because at that time it was in and out of COVID, so it was like the world was like in a blackout stage. And I was talking about like, you know, when you're in isolation, you have time to reflect and look back on yourself and stuff. So that was what I tried to capture with that
I love
project.
that.
But yeah, but even then, I've seen so much growth. Like I listen to it, I enjoy it, but I'm also like, man, that was 21, 22-year-old me, you know,
So,
like,
yeah, 2022. Yeah.
you know what I mean? So it's like,
Yikes.
yeah, a lot has changed. You know what I mean? Like, a lot has
You're like,
changed.
damn. Oh my
Yeah.
God. I'll appreciate you, but hey.
Yeah, exactly. Literally, like I appreciate you, but things have changed, man. You know?
What's the weirdest place you ever find like inspiration or an idea? Like, is there any weird
Yeah.
places you find?
Bro,
Ideas?
it could be in anything, bro. Because
Yeah.
I like, bro, like for example, I was watching the Michael movie.
Yeah.
And a lot of scenes that made people cry was like the stuff with like, you know, the abuse with his parents or
Mhm.
whatever. The thing that made me cry low key was like the scene. Did you watch the movie?
Not yet.
You didn't watch it? Is it a spoiler if I
No, I watched the older one, like back in
the
the
90s
80s.
one?
Yeah.
That one apparently is better. I didn't watch
It
that one
is. It
yet.
is way better.
It's better, huh? Yeah.
Detailed to the.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Like they went the
Yeah.
nitty gritty. But there's a scene towards the beginning of the movie in this one where Michael's recording for the first time as a kid, but he keeps dancing when he's recording.
Yeah.
So the engineers the recording like the vocals.
Uh,
So the engineer's like, stop moving your feet because the mic is picking up the audio.
yeah.
And he's like, okay. He tries again, but every time he just ends up
He has
dancing.
to, yeah.
And that made it made me cry, fam, because I was like, it just hit me how raw inspiration is. Like you can't dictate how it comes
Facts.
when it comes, you know?
It's
Like
just-
his inspiration, bro.
it's
It's gonna come with feet. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like he's singing, but it's gonna come with feet. You can't control that, you know?
He's gonna tap.
He's gonna
you
tap, he's
know,
gonna
yeah.
so that
Facts.
things like that I get inspiration from. It could be like a random scene in an anime.
Mm.
It could be like a situation I saw somewhere and it made me realize a broader concept about something. So yeah, it could be a conversation. Like I
Absolutely.
could go home, remember something you said, and be
And
like, "Oh shit," you
That's
know.
true, yeah.
So yeah, it's in anything, bro.
Anything.
Literally.
All
Yeah,
right.
literally.
Anything goes.
Anything
man.
goes,
I'm ready
bro.
for it.
I'm ready for it. You know, I'm ready to overlook into it.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah.
You know, yeah,
That's how life goes. Can't
Literally.
complain about it.
yeah,
And also, when it comes to creating music, a lot of times artists they say, "I don't write no more.
yeah,
I
yeah,
freestyle." I'm like, that's cool.
It's
but-
cool, but we can hear it.
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
I think if you're Future or someone who sounds so crazy, no matter what,
Yes.
then like I hear it. Don't write. Like you're
Yeah.
ill. You
Yeah,
got
yeah.
too much sauce to even.
But that's
You know
their
what I mean?
objective is different. You know what I'm saying? Our future is to turn up, not
Yeah.
to like.
not
you
to
know.
deep it. Like if J. Cole
Yeah.
stopped writing, we would hear it.
Yeah,
You know
that's what
what I
I'm saying.
mean? Like,
Yeah. Start
If
rapping
Drake stopped
fast.
writing,
Yeah.
we would hear that shit, bro. Like
Yeah.
Iceman wouldn't have been what it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't punch in and make Iceman, bro. Respectfully,
That's
like
what
you
I'm saying.
can't, bro.
Say a couple lines. Hold on.
Yeah, hold on. Let me think about.
Yeah.
You're not gonna come out with Iceman. It was too clever, too cohesive. Like
Yeah.
you gotta write that, you know.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Sounds definitely.
So,
So yeah. So I'm guessing you write most of the time.
I
Right?
write most, but like
Okay.
for example, I might go to the studio and I have like 3-4 lines missing.
Okay,
So then while I'm recording, I'm so in the vibe of the song
You'll
that
just say,
I'll have the final,
okay,
you know what I mean? Or
but
I'll
it's not
fill
like
it up.
95% of it.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Literally. Like if you're just freestyling the whole thing, I think it could make for a dope vibe, but you're not gonna have like a story.
A whole album?
You see what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing, bro?
Maybe a single. I'll give you that.
Maybe a single. Like maybe you caught a crazy vibe that day, you know? But yeah.
But yeah, that's how it goes. You know?
Yeah.
Especially with live performances, is there any rituals you do, any steps you do to take advantage of the moment?
I probably should. Right now, I'm actually trying to curate like a real life performance because right now I perform and I'm kind of coming up with things on the fly, but I'm working on like creating more of a show, like maybe incorporating storytelling, acting, because I used to act when I was a kid. Like
Nice.
that was my background, so I want to incorporate that, and then probably once I have that, I'll probably have a routine. But right now, I kind of just
go and do it for
I'll
her.
just
Make
go.
sure it sounds good. Let's
literally
go.
do mic check. You know what I mean? Get my levels right.
Okay.
And then perform. You know.
Is there any performances coming soon?
Nothing lined up. Not really. No performances lined up at the moment. I'm a little bit picky just because like I said, I've been doing it 10 years, so like
I definitely know ins and outs.
Yeah, I did the run where like I'll say yes to everything, and now I'm like, okay, do I want to do this?
Yeah.
Do I not want to? You know, artists are lazy artistically, but they're hardworking like marketers and like content creators. You know, like borderline. They should put some of that energy into the art.
Should be like balance.
Balance, yeah.
Be like, cool, because for 90% on marketing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Look at me.
Look at me. Oh, I have flashy hair. Oh, I have this. You know, it should be like, I think it should be like 90% on the music.
Really?
But what do I know? Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to making like in the music business, it's how much money you're spending.
It is. Yeah. It is. Yeah. Who you're connected to.
Yeah.
Your phone book, all that. Yeah.
But tough, though.
But also, what do you think about like something that's undeniable?
In terms of making music,
like let's say you hear what's like your favorite song of all time, or one of your favorite songs.
Let's say "Rock with You," Mike.
Okay, a song like "Rock with You," bro. Like obviously it did what it did partly because of the marketing, but if one of the homies dropped that, it would have still gotten very big. I think not that big, but it would have gotten big.
But you gotta understand, the way you rap, high vibration is not the same way I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I can rap it, right? But it's not gonna sound like you.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be the same style as you.
Yeah.
I can sing "Rock with You," but I could put it out. But the way it sounds,
but I'm saying when I say if "Rock with You" comes from one of the homies, I mean with all that in there.
Oh.
Like let's just say the spirit of Michael possessed someone and they released "Rock with You."
Yeah.
But sounding exactly how it sounds. Okay. But they're a local artist and whatever. I think it would still rise up because at the end of the day, people feel that shit, bro.
They feel it.
Like if you hear someone locally drop a "Rock with You," you're gonna tell your boys about it. Like, yo, there's this song. Like really you have no idea, and it's gonna do what it does because it starts with the art. You know what I mean?
I hear what you're saying.
Like I know marketing is still a big factor, but like I think at the end of the day, it's what you feel in your chest is what.
There's a lot of people that are good at music.
Yeah,
they just didn't put money on the marketing.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? That's true too. Yeah. Like people can take over Drake's music right now. Yeah, they're not gonna spend $3 million on marketing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I heard he spent 15 on just icing out the CN Tower, bro. 15 million, bro. Just on that side of the marketing. Imagine everything else he did.
50 mil.
15 mil, bro. And I heard the ice sculpture was like $1 million.
To make, right?
To make, and then the ice blocks, I don't know how much that was.
That should be a couple thousands.
Yeah, so he spent a lot of millions, you know?
And he had to make it back with 3 albums.
Yeah, exactly. It took 3 albums.
3 albums in one night.
In one night, bro.
You telling me Not Mature is not gonna be fillers, bro?
I think facts. Especially on the other 2. Like I think he did that to get out of his deal though, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I think he did that just to part ways with Universal.
My opinion about it is something different, but like you know what I'm saying? Like, do you worry about that, or are you to the point that you have to make fillers just to like no? Because
I have so much stuff that I'm like before I used to think like, yo, anything I've made at some point it has to come out. That's what I was thinking. Okay. But as I got older, I'm like, one, that's not even realistic because at this point I made hundreds of songs, and like some that I can't revisit. They're too old.
They're too old, and they're not good enough.
They're not good enough. Yeah. And also, like, bro, there's value in being selective. You know what I mean? With everything in life, like, there's value in selection. You know?
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I'm cool with like only putting out songs that I feel like
Could like it's
100% good about, you know? Yeah.
The production's fresh, the lyrics are
Lyrics
fresh.
are fresh. There was a story. I wanted to share
Yeah.
this. I wanted to represent myself this way, you know?
It's marketable, you know.
You know what I mean? So
you don't want to release something you're like, yeah,
exactly.
it's gonna show, and
Yeah.
you're gonna hear it. You know,
You feel like you're cheapening yourself, you know, when you do that.
You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to art, I mean, obviously it's subjective, but you still gotta have some sort of like standard, or
Yep.
let's just say want to be great. You know what I'm saying? Want to grow.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to music, do you think that it should be like a gatekeeping, in your opinion, like back in the day, or it should like free for all, like
question,
today,
bro. That's a very good question, bro.
Because that's
a
you
great
gotta
question.
Keep it, you know. You gotta be pure. Not everyone can have access to you, you know.
I think it should be gate kept in terms of like who gets the huge opportunities.
I see.
But it shouldn't be gate kept with like the platforms.
Okay.
So for example, like the way Spotify and all that is democratized and anyone can upload, that's fire. But like someone whose music isn't objectively like refined shouldn't be going on like the equivalent of Oprah or whatever, you know?
Facts.
So I think that those things should continue to be gate kept.
Like the reach,
yeah, like or the platform, the level of the platform. Like someone who's not good, I don't want to see them on Jimmy Fallon. You know what I'm saying?
But they're bringing in money. That's the problem. You gotta follow the money. That's the bottom line to every business.
That's the thing too.
Making money or not.
Oh yeah, literally, it's the bottom line.
Yeah,
that's true.
So it's like it's tough.
It's tough.
It's on us to support the real. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
That's where it comes full circle. It's on us to choose where we give our attention and our dollars. Yeah,
man, it pisses me off because the music I listen to is like, just put a little bit more effort, you'll be better, you know. Label said drop it, you know.
Because you feel like there's a rush as an artist. Like, I have to drop. It's like, nah, bro.
Chill.
Focus on the tune. Make sure it's ready. You know.
Yeah. So. Especially like, do you want to stay independent or label? Like, if label comes to it a good deal, would you take it, or you're just like, nah, I'm good? Or how you feel about it?
I'm not. I'm not opposed to either. Like, it's more whatever makes sense, you know.
Makes sense.
If like tomorrow I got offered a deal, I wouldn't take it only because I don't have any leverage right now. So it wouldn't be good terms or a good amount of money, or even if it was a good amount of money, the terms would be equal, like super shit. Because there's no leverage.
Bad terms,
you see what I'm saying?
Terms, you know?
So it depends where I'm at. Like if I'm at a place where I have an audience, and I have bargaining power, then for sure I would
make a deal. Damn.
But I would look at like people's character, who am I working with, what's their track record, that sort of thing, you know. So
it's a lot of research.
It's a lot of research, you know. Consult with lawyers, you know, all of that.
Lawyers are, you know, they're key players.
Yeah, key players, bro. You gotta spend that money.
Yeah, I bet they purposely do like put in words like you don't understand.
So you don't. Yeah, exactly. There's all type of legal jargon and stuff.
Yeah, they put one word that's worth like 10,000.
Literally, bro.
Like, brother, like,
why are you playing these games, bro? Yeah, just talk normal, fam.
Game is game.
Game is game, bro. That's why I'll hire them lawyers, bro. Be like, yo, decipher this thing.
Get that consultation, man.
Literally.
Don't be lazy.
Don't be lazy, bro.
Being cheap is expensive, you know.
That's a bar,
Trust
bro.
me, we're learning the hard way.
Yeah, that's a bar, fam. Yeah, no cap.
And also, when it comes to just life in general, is there other things you're working on other than music?
Yeah, just running it up, bro.
Yeah.
Stacking, and I'm big on like experiences too. Like I started going to like more live shows.
Yes.
I went to Chris Tucker yesterday.
How was that?
It was sick, bro. He did like a lot of Michael tributes and stuff. I saw Ari Spears earlier in the year. Maybe that was last year.
I think it was last year.
It was last year, yeah.
The downtown on was it that comedy club?
Off of Bank, I think, right?
Was it on Bank? I think it's not in Chinatown. Somewhere there.
Oh, it might have been. I forgot, bro.
Yeah.
I actually forgot. But out there, and then I also go to little jazz events at NAC and stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, spending money and time doing stuff like that. Mini trips, you know, seeing family, and then like just running it up.
I love that.
Running it up, you know.
So you definitely want to travel, obviously.
Yeah, I want to travel for sure. For sure, bro. Yeah.
What cities you like to perform in the future?
Ooh.
Obviously Miami.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to be there?
Miami. Oh man, I don't even know. Maybe LA, just because when I was young, I did a trip. I went on a trip to LA, and I really like enjoyed the vibe out there. So it would be cool to perform there. New York.
New York.
I'm sure the
Okay.
crowd, like, if you have a fan base in New York, I'm sure the energy's crazy. So, and then like Toronto too, because Toronto is just like it's just like Ottawa on steroids.
That exactly.
You know
That's
what
what
I
I'm
mean?
saying.
Like it's
Yeah.
still in Canada, it's still in Ontario, but it's just like
It's
more of a
humongous.
metropolitan.
Yeah.
So that would be sick.
But everybody in Toronto is treating like it's nothing. That's what I don't
Yeah,
understand.
nah, Toronto's
I think it's
nuts.
just because they live there.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
why. Yeah, Toronto is nuts, bro. I don't know if I could live there. Fam.
That's what exactly what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I have to be down a business trip. Or
Literally,
it has to be
like
on a short.
limited time.
That's what I'm
broski.
saying.
Yeah.
You live there, you'll be always on the move.
You know what I mean?
Stupid
Like you're always
shit.
in traffic, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
What are we doing?
You
You
always
know?
hit the metro or something.
Literally,
I don't
bro.
know.
Yeah, I don't think I can live there. I'm too used to Ottawa, bro. Small town.
It gives you focus, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like Toronto's always something to do.
Yeah, always something to do. Yeah,
Bro, you spend 24 hours in Toronto, you meet all types of people, you're
Yeah.
doing all types of things. Like,
yeah.
it's crazy.
Spending all types of money.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You didn't even plan it.
Yeah, facts, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Whatever your budget was, triple it, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah. Crazy ones.
No limits.
Yeah.
But in the future, tell me about your future.
Yeah.
5-year plan.
5-year plan. It's corny, but happier and healthier. You know.
It can't be corny.
Literally,
positive.
yeah. You know what I mean? Like happier and healthier. Like I want to be more in shape, more. Every aspect of my life, just more of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like more quality experiences, more inspiration, more money, more precious moments. Yeah, just all of that.
I love that. Especially with the
Yeah.
music, you want obviously more albums, you want to tour.
More albums, more tour, all it like just more of everything.
Yeah.
So. And who knows? 5 years, you said. Who knows? Maybe a little youth. I don't know, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
Remember,
a
10
little-
years ago,
you know what I'm saying?
writing. Now, 10 years later,
It might be racing. I don't know, man.
Never know,
I
baby.
never know, bro.
little, you know what I'm saying, wife, little kids.
Little kid,
you know what I'm saying?
Maybe little next interview is a little one here, you know.
You never know. I'm not
You never
opposed
know,
to it.
bro.
I'm never not opposed to it. And also, what's the legacy you like to leave behind your music?
I would want people to. I would want people to want more for themselves and to get that feeling from hearing my music or seeing what I do. Like knowing their value in this world and knowing that there's more for them in this world.
Absolutely.
So that would be what I want people to feel. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
What's your I made it moment?
My what?
I made it. Like, in your opinion, what's your
I made
ceiling?
it. I don't know, bro. I don't even know, yeah.
Yeah, you just wake up one day and be like, oh, damn. That's what I'm doing?
Bro, I feel like that now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, okay.
100%,
That's a
like,
blessing. Okay.
Literally, I have this song full freestyle where
Uh-huh.
I'm like filling up my cup and tend to spill over. Like
Mhm.
the saying, a cup is half full or half empty.
Yeah, the perception.
Perception, gratitude. I feel like mine's been spilling over. Like I feel like life is just super blessed. You know what I mean? Like I can't complain.
You're just living there right now.
Living, bro.
Until your time's up, basically.
Literally. So like, I feel like I made it, bro. Can't lie.
Damn, that's a
Yeah.
blessing for real,
I
man.
can't complain, bro.
Man, Mr. Mikyas, man, I really appreciate you coming for
Appreciate
real.
you, broski.
You always got
Yeah.
good perspective, good authentic views. You know what I'm
Thank you,
saying?
bro. Thank
You
you.
don't cheat the game.
Never.
You just
Never.
do what you're supposed to do, man.
Yes, sirski.
Yes, sir. So make sure you check him out on all platforms. He's doing his thing. Like you say, he's authentic. He doesn't cheat. You know what I'm saying?
Come
Black
on,
men
man.
don't cheat. Check it out, you know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know.
Bars.
You know what I'm saying? Before we go, I'm gonna hit him a little game. You know what I'm saying? Just to get him, show him whose personality is it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Make you a little game. You dig?
Do it.
So simply, I'm gonna ask you this or that. All right?
Okay.
All right. It's gonna be Drake or Kendrick Lamar.
Drake.
Damn.
Yeah, it's not even. Yeah.
Freestyle or writing?
Writing.
Okay, I love
Yeah.
that.
I love both, but writing.
writing.
Yeah.
Okay. A club hit or a deep song?
Equal, but if I have to choose one, a deep song, because I feel like that stands the test of time.
Okay, yeah, it's lasts
Yeah,
longer.
It lasts longer,
Like
you
some
know.
Kendrick vibes. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm saying?
mean, like
Okay. Money or respect?
respect.
I love that.
Oh, hold on. You said money or respect.
Yeah, this or that.
It depends who it's from. If it's about someone I don't care about, give me the money, you know. But if it's like the respect of like someone you whose
Yeah.
relationship you cherish,
Yeah.
then yeah, you want the respect, you know.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if it had to be one answer, Maybe money, honestly, because who cares about people's opinions about you, bro?
Absolutely,
Fuck everybody,
absolutely.
bro.
You know? I love that
Yeah,
vibe.
it might be money.
Would you like rather stay in the studio all night or an early morning session?
All night,
Yeah,
but sometimes those 11 a.m. sessions
yeah.
hit crazy.
Really?
But more time, sometimes, yeah, they be fam, because it's like,
Ain't nothing working on past
fam,
12
yeah,
for me.
you're doing like a reverse thing on your
Yeah.
brain. So sometimes it works nuts.
Really?
But more time, yeah, for sure, all night.
Yeah, I prefer
Yeah.
okay. Early morning because everything is there.
It's just there, like,
Yeah.
So,
Like,
but for
damn.
sure, all night would be my.
Yeah, all night because it happens a lot. A lot of people just go all night for like 2 a.m.
Exactly,
I
yeah.
don't get how you work, bro. After
Thing is, by
12,
then at like 4 a.m., you don't even know if what you're doing is fire or you're just delirious, you
you're
know?
just there.
You're just there, fam. Like, you're just saying shit.
And also, in this case right here, I'm gonna ask you: Do you? The question is like the game is called "Do you need it?"
Okay,
Okay, simply, I'm gonna ask you: Do you, in your opinion, like you can say rapper facts? You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Do you think you need connections in the music game to be successful, or you could just be do what you do?
You need
You
connections.
definitely need
There's
connections.
no. We were talking about this actually, me and Nathan yesterday. We were saying how, like, the whole like doing it alone thing is a complete
It's not
myth.
gonna work.
It's zero.
You need a team.
There
hands
isn't
down.
there isn't even one human being who's made it in music without crazy connections.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so one way or another, you need connections.
You need a team.
Yeah,
I don't care
100%.
who you are. You
Yeah,
need
you
a
need a
team.
team. Yeah,
Because there's always someone controlling something.
always. Spotify has all these playlist curators, distribution. Like, there's a lot of back end shit that goes on. So yeah, connections for sure.
The gatekeeper is crazy.
It's insane.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Yeah.
Well, that's how it, man. Appreciate you, big dog.
Broski, I appreciate
You
you,
know what I'm
man.
saying?
Always.
I'll,
My guy,
I'll
bro.
stay. Make sure you bump the recent song, bro.
Come on,
It's going
man. It's
crazy.
safe now, out now, and run into the fire June 19th. Come on, man. We out here.
Yes, sir. We out.
Yeah, we out,
Peace.
bro.